Welcome back to another motherfucking episode. And today we talking about Kim Kardashian and Tom Brady laughing and flirting together while they was looking at a piece of art. Now, let me update you. You remember I was telling you in a couple of shows ago about Tom Brady's wife leaving him and shit, right?
Yep.
Now, if Tom is seen at a motherfucking art gallery with Kim, I think uh I think they're gonna end up fucking.
Probably so. If he do, he can. He's single now.
Yeah, he finna get all the bitches now. Ooh, Tom Brady wife fucked up. Everybody wants some of Tom. And see, Kim is a professional at finding athletes and getting money out of them. This is her expertise.
She's a big booty bitch, right?
Nah, she ain't got no big booty. It might look like that on camera if at a certain angle. She got a little old bit old. She got a little curvy booty, but it's one of them little bitty booties. It ain't them big old donkey donk.
Okay, she ain't got the ghetto booty.
Nah, she ain't got the ghetto booty. She ain't get enough ass shots. You can tell that Kim them didn't get ass shots, because if they did, it'd have been out of control.
Man,
But Kim and Tom Brady shared a fun-filled moment while bidding on a very pricey piece of art, and the two even got a bit flirty. According to eyewitnesses, Kim and Tom showed up to bid on a George Condo painting at the Reform Alliance charity in Atlantic City, New Jersey. We're told Kim kicked off the bidding at $500,000, and then Tom put up a high bid before they got into a full bidding war. During their back and forth, the celebrities giggled and kept looking at each other as if it was all super fun and flirty. Now, when the bid reached $2 million, the event host stepped in and decided both would receive their own George Condo painting. Mm. But there was a caveat. Kim and Tom each
man,
had to pay $2 million for their canvases, which for them is just chump change.
man, she spent that much on shoes.
Man, all these motherfuckers is spent on a painting. $2 million on a piece of art.
But you gotta think about it. And when our kids grow up, grandkids grow up, that one piece of art they pay $2 million could be worth $2 billion.
Exactly.
Especially
See,
if
you're a
he
smart
dies.
black girl. I know it. A lot of black women don't really know about long-term investments like that. But I see you on top of your game.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that because that is exactly true. Man, you get the right paint, that motherfucker could 20, 50 times the value that you originally paid for. And that's what most Caucasian people do, what a lot of black people not need to do. We probably got 5% of black people that raise their kids for longevity. White people put
right.
their kids in position forever, generations.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a black mama,
Yeah,
that tell their child, he don't need to know that, he too young. That type of shit motherfucker say.
yeah,
Instead of giving them the game early so they know to go out here and handle their business.
right. You gotta think about the future.
I think, I know Kim is Tom finna fuck. If they ain't already fuck, he fucking her.
Can you blame him though for real?
Oh, no. If I was Tom, now I ain't gonna, now I'm gonna put it like this here. I would fuck her for fun if I was in Tom's position. Because Tom got plenty of money. He got plenty of women that he could get. And he should know what Kim Kardashian's MO is. But I would respect her for all the money she done got out of niggas. I wouldn't knock her and hate on her. I would just let her know I can't be one of them. Let's just have some fun. Fuck the shit out of me. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you. And if we want to do this again, let's hook up.
But see, this is the thing. A lot of men fall in love with pussy. That's see, they don't know how to just hit it and quit. Or hit it and like, okay, we'll hook up a little later, whatever. They fall in love with fucking pussy, be trying to put a ring on it and everything, yeah. So then now you dumbfounded. You pussy
Exactly. But if you go into the situation with the right mentality, and if you get pussified after that, then you just retarded because you knew what you was doing. But I'm
But
gonna
it
tell
be
you
some
something,
motherfuckers do.
huh?
It be some motherfuckers that do.
Yeah, they go into the situation and still get sprung.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cause
and
they never had a bitch put it on them like that.
well, if all the years Tom been in the NFL, I know Tom they got to put it on his motherfucking ass. But you know what?
Yeah.
He might have not though. He could be one of those brothers where he was just being loyal and playing football and coming home. So you're right. It could be where he never just got sexualized to the point. And this could be something really new and intriguing. And it could be too. A lot of times niggas with money don't give a fuck about what a woman did because he having it this way in his life. So I
Right.
don't give a fuck who you fuck when you did it. You just give me this pussy right now.
And then sometimes it's a thriller that it's new. And Kim kind of young too, so it's like, ooh, new young pussy at that.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. She a lot younger than his wife. Exactly. I think she
yeah,
got probably about 10 years on his wife or something. Yeah,
yeah. So
yeah.
now I'm gonna say he gonna stick with it. He might get bored after a while. Realize this is pretty much the same as the old pussy. She just a little younger, a little more flexible, some shit like that. But right now he gonna be intrigued because it's new.
Right. Now in the other entertainment business, let's talk about it. Uh, I just get tired of kind of talking about this brother. He just stays in the fucking news. Matter of fact, I'm gonna skip over it. I'm tired of talking about that nigga. Nigga, it's every other day he do something. I'm gonna
You
speak
say you
on
not gonna
Jackie O. You heard of her?
yeah.
Jackie O.
I
That's who was with DC Young Fly.
I heard that name before.
Yeah, a few months ago she died from mysterious death. Nobody knew what it was. Right, just out the blue.
Mhm.
And she's the dude that she's with is named DC Young Fly. He's a comedian and he has a podcast too. And so everybody was online, wishing them prayers and stuff like that. But they never did say the cause of death. Now that they
Mhm.
say it now, is a result of complications from cosmetic surgery. And they said she complained her head was burning just hours before death. According to the autopsy report, Jackie flew to Miami and made her undergo a procedure where she had lipo and fat transferred to her butt, aka that BBL shit. The surgery was
Mhm.
completed May 30th and Jackie was prescribed antibiotic, oxycodone, and some for anti-nausea. Shortly after, the 32-year-old began to get a headache, returning to the surgeon for a post-operative appointment. Then she decided to get a massage to help alleviate her pain, and was advised to take ibuprofen and stop taking the other drug they was giving her. Now, on the night of
Mhm.
May 31st, she began to feel her head was burning and began to have difficult speaking. She was with her aunt who called 911, and she went unresponsive before they arrived and died at the hospital at 11. Autopsy
Damn.
said that she had swelling on her brain and extensive bleeding of the skin around her torso. A since deleted social media post before Jackie's death claimed she was in the city to go through a mummy makeover with Dr. Zachary O'Connor. Bam. Let's get to it. These bitches out here getting these BBLs or putting their life on the line. If
Not only that, they're not doing their research on the fucking doctor. Just because he cheaper or he say he can do this, don't mean go to his ass. He might not even have his motherfucking license. He might have bought this shit offline.
now you're exactly right. Check with your doctors, but it's another aspect to that too. Anytime you
Okay.
getting that type of surgery, it's dangerous. Period.
Yeah.
Because it's not. We was not put on this planet for to transform our body. If God wanted us to do that, He'd have gave us the extra body to the side in the box. But we can open that motherfucker up and change out what we want to change out. It didn't come like that. That's the problem. This ain't the first person that done had complications from BBL. This is just one of the people that done died from this shit.
Right.
But the shit been dangerous. And
Yeah.
this is a craze now. You know, you got so many flat booted pancake women with ass. Instead of them just going to the gym and doing squats the right way to give it some curvature, they won't take their lazy ass to the doctor and get a motherfucking transformation. That shit is crazy. I never
Yeah.
understood that.
It's all about their confidence and, like you said, being lazy. I mean, me honestly, I'm a plus size girl. I don't have a big ass. I know I don't. But that motherfucker don't stop none. These pills. Now,
Exactly. If you have a flat ass, just live with it. A nigga will still stick his thing in you. That's what women
it's
be
like,
forgetting. You think a man won't fuck you because you got a flat ass, you ain't gonna get no man. Look,
man,
when you got a flat ass, that's easy access. The nigga don't have nothing keeping him out the way. He can slide straight in your flat boot ass. So you might end up getting extra dick.
you too. Hey, when I bend over, it look like I got a lot of ass. How about that?
Oh yeah, you doing them Instagram pick tricks. You see a girl on there, you be like, oh, she got a. See her in real life, be like, she ought to be ashamed of herself. Why did she trick me, making me think that her ass is all that?
But you know what? I got the titties to make up for it. I got titties for days.
But the thing about you is you take what God gave you. You're not trying to. You got to just be thankful for what you got. You can't be trying to do all that shit. If you want a transformation of your body, like I say, I know it's the real way, and people are so internet and hypnotized by being lazy and want to take the easy way out. But you can get your body if you choose. If that's your choice that you want to change your body, you can do it the right way. But
Right.
motherfuckers ain't gonna do that. They got a nigga that got a BBL.
Damn.
When it, yes, it fucked me up. This nigga, I'm gonna say his name. Fuck that nigga, Bandman Kevo. Look him up, Google him. He's a known nigga on the internet that he ain't doing nothing. I know the nigga's an undercover crook. He just be on the internet with big old jewelry and lots of money, but you don't know shit this nigga do.
But why would
This nigga
I'm
done got a
so
BBL. This nigga got ass like women that got a 6-pack and everything.
But wait a minute. That would throw me the fuck off. I'm sorry. And don't get me wrong. I like a man with a nice ass. But if your motherfucking ass is sitting perky like a bitch, I'm gonna be like, who getting that motherfucker?
Yeah. Oh, I was just about to get to that. I said the same thing. When I seen that nigga, I said that nigga got his ass so he can toot that thing up.
Man.
Some nigga
Cause
is fucking you, nigga. You ain't get that for no
man,
woman. Why would a man get a big old ass for a woman? That don't even make no sense.
it don't. It don't.
And I guarantee you that nigga be in Atlanta all the time. Home of the openly gayness. You know what I'm saying? You know
Yeah.
so many rappers and shit out there now that get on video talking about I pop a nigga down the street and then later on that night they bent over.
Man, they pumping a nigga in the street.
That shit it's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Man. I
My
have
thing is, I don't have a problem with gay men, gay women, anything. Just be honest about it. Because the last thing I want to get with a nigga that I think is all hard and shit, and he want me to fuck him in the ass like the last motherfucker. Man, I ain't got time for this.
man, you would be shocked at the confession. I was on the phone with a friend girl the other day, and she was telling me, she was on Facebook actually telling me about this nigga. And this nigga was talking about he wanted her to fuck her. I mean, he wanted her to fuck him with the dildo. And I mentioned you. I told her about you in one of your situations. And I
Mm-hmm.
said, damn, this is becoming a fad now. She like, so she just dying laughing. You know, she actually is texting him on Messenger while we talking and telling me
Mm-hmm.
exactly what he's saying. So he
Mm-hmm.
told her, I want it big. I don't care how big it is. How deep do you want to go?
Oh, damn.
And so she busting out laughing. she like, I can't believe this shit. She was like, but they told me that he was a big freak because he from her hometown. She from a little town like you too, but it's in Tennessee.
Damn.
So all of a
Okay.
sudden, the nigga asked her how many inches is the dildo gonna be that she get from the store. So she like, what should I tell him? I said, tell that nigga 12. She said, oh, no, that's too. I said, he want his ass bust open. Don't give him a limit. Give him the maximum. So she tell him that, and he guess what he told her when she told him that.
What?
It don't matter what size you get. This your ass to do whatever you want with it. I said, whoa,
No.
fucking whoa. Now
Wow.
this is the nigga that supposedly supposed to like women too. Everybody think he do. This nigga really like men, and he's trying to get comfortable to come out.
Well, not only that, they claim they have a G spot in the side of their ass just like women do.
Hold on, say that again. What the fuck? What the fuck? A G spot in the nigga ass?
Yeah.
How can a man have a G spot? Who told you that? First of all, who told you that?
I'm not gonna say I don't think they call it a G spot, but it's like a spot supposed to be inside y'all's ass, like right underneath y'all nuts on the inside of y'all's ass that'll make y'all bust real quick.
Let me tell
And
you.
I've heard
Let me tell you something. Everybody told you that CC is niggas that like the same sex. Can't no straight man even know that. How, you can't even find it out. How can a think about that? Just think about that logically. How would a man that like women know he got a spot in his ass to make him come unless somebody went in there and found that motherfucker? And it
yeah,
wasn't no woman.
it might have been a woman, depending on how
Y-
freaky she is.
Yeah, you're right. Because that's what a lot of men that don't want to come out do. They find women that they think will keep their secret, and they let y'all fuck them first, so they can get
Mm-hmm.
comfortable. I'm learning this gay game that they running out here now. I'm learning this shit from talking to the women that's dealing with you niggas. And then once they get comfortable with the woman, they gone on out there and be like, fuck it, I'm finna go and let a nigga bust my ass open now. Take this ass, nigga. That's what it is.
Yeah, yeah,
It
pretty
ain't even,
much.
that's crazy. That's why I say y'all give people in their lifestyle confidence. Women.
We're supportive.
uh, they're
If
talking.
you want to dick in your ass, I'm gonna support you.
Mm,
Come here.
mm, mm. Did you hear that, America? That's why these men are getting their ass assassinated. Because the minute they offer it, the women like, yeah, yeah. And what a lot of niggas don't know, women get off on that because the woman is belittling you, nigga. She like, I'm in control, boy.
And you know what? That's a lot of it. It's because, like me, for instance, in the bedroom, I'm more submissive. I like to be told what to do. But when I get a man like that, my dominant side gets to come out. So I'm like, oh shit, okay, let me do this.
You just turn
But
into an animal. God damn, it's doing all type of wild shit. Y'all in the safari fucking with you.
man,
Do you
hey,
know?
I told you, and my kids know this. When my next house is gonna be a room, and it's gonna have a red door. It ain't gonna match nothing else in the house. That's my 50 Shades of Grey room. At your own risk. It's gonna have a lock on it because I don't want my grandkids and nothing walking in there. But that's gonna be my playroom. I'm talking about sex toys, sex swings, different little dildos, chains, oils, you name it. I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have my own dildo
A
store in the room.
motherfucking freak room. You finna have a motherfucking Playboy bunny room in your house.
Yeah.
Mm, mm, mm.
With no windows because I don't want nobody peeping in talking about some I thought I seen. No, you didn't see nothing. The only way you gonna know is if you didn't enter this room and you gotta sign a contract. Enter at your own risk.
You know what? It's gonna be a lot of. You might as well. You got to start a OnlyFans when you do that. You got to start the website up, the webcam. Fuck it. If you're gonna do that, freaky as you is, you might well just work, make the best of the situation, freaky. CC, have your laptop, microphone, computer. When you ain't doing the show, you have the CC show. And niggas from all over the world will come in and watch you do freaky shit all day long. I'm gonna set it up. Don't worry about it. You playing. I can set this shit up. It's too
You
much
gonna be my
money to be getting.
you gonna be my producer.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the producer, the production guy. I got all that.
Fuck it, it's gonna be CC's playroom.
CC's Playroom, goddamn it. $9.99 a month. You got to sign up. 99 cents a video.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna run. Hey, look, that's how you get that paper when you get them deals. Trust me. Now, when you give them the 99 cent video, that's not the full video. You give them a
Right.
clipping of it, enough to make them bust a nut and be like, "Ooh, I wish I could watch the whole." They gonna come back and buy that membership. $9.99. You can watch all the videos.
I mean, you
Now,
crazy as hell.
it's gonna work. I'm telling you.
Just,
It ain't even safe
I,
to work a job no more.
you know what? You right.
It like, I mean, we still got to go out. People that got to work, you got to do what you got to do. You can't, But it's getting to the point to where people are gonna stop, be scared to work. And when I tell you about this story, you're gonna see why.
Okay.
We got a serial shoplifter that set the clerk on fire.
What?
That's right. A California store clerk tried to stop an alleged shoplifter but ended up in the emergency room with burns covering his whole body as he was set ablaze by the suspected thief. The clerk, Sarah, was working with his co-worker in Appian Food and Liquor in El Saprente when Kendall Burton came in and allegedly stole lighter fluid for the third time that day. The co-worker saw the theft and notified Sarah, who went to confront Burton, and all hell broke loose. Now, the released surveillance video shows Sarah valiantly struggling with Burton while his co-workers retrieve a baseball bat from somewhere inside the store. During the tussle, Burton pours the accelerant over Sherrer's head and lit the man on fire. Then the video cut off. What you think about that?
First off, his first mistake was if you suspect him of stealing, just call the police. Because it's not in my job description to hold your ass still. It's not my shit you stealing. It ain't coming out
Right.
my.
That's the problem with people. They round this motherfucker getting this shit. If motherfuckers would raise their kids like they would take up for the stove that they working at, this would be a better place.
Man.
You got motherfuckers that go home and don't even care about their kids, but they care about this fucking stove they working in that's gonna fire their ass.
Man.
That man is fired. You think that whoever that fucking clerk was is fired, burnt up and fired?
It's not funny.
Yeah,
It's not funny. Then you just sat there and said for the third time, and he stole lighter fluid. That should told you a motherfucker coming in there that many times to some lighter fluid, then he getting high. So when you mess with a motherfucker trying to get high, ain't no telling what you gonna get. Get the fuck out of his way. Let him go get that piece in him so he can mellow the fuck out. If anything, if you really wanted to be Captain Save a Hole or I'm gonna be an employee of the month, follow that motherfucker. Call the police and say, okay, he turned it down such and such street, but you keep your motherfucking distance. Because you don't know if a motherfucker gonna shoot you or not.
motherfucker could have turned around and shot the shit out of his ass.
Yeah.
My thing
But
is, go ahead, keep talking.
I'd rather been shot than set on fire though.
You got to take the bullet in the fire.
You damn right.
Yeah, that skin. Yeah, you be fucked up. You won't even never look the same. You ever seen somebody get burnt up before? How all their skin be peel off, and when they grow back, their skin look pink because the skin and grow back just the outside of it.
And the pigmentation is never the same.
Oh man, that's a ugly look. Motherfucker set me on fire. I'm telling you right now, I won't give a fuck if I was recorded by the FBI, the BUI. If a motherfucker set me on fire, your life over. Nigga, when I recover, you got me looking like this for the rest of my life. My duty is nigga to find you. That's what I'm living for now.
You gonna be Freddy Krueger's twin brother.
I'm living to find that nigga and make his life hell. I want to make his life hell if I take him out. I ain't just gonna take him straight out because I got to deal with looking like this all my life.
Man.
Nigga, I'm gonna cause you some problems. I fuck around. Look, I'm so cold. I fuck around and get a job where he work at. And then watch him show up one day and see me.
Oh.
Ah, yeah,
That
I'm doing the most if you fuck me up like that. But my thing is
um
that right there, a lot of people that's working at these Family Dollars, Dollar Generals, stop. Walgreens, CVS's too, because I done seen niggas that work there trying to stop folks from running out and shit. At
uh-huh.
the end of the day, you're clocking in on a job that don't give a fuck about you. You are a number. Make your money and go home.
And half of them are underpaid anyway for half the shit they want you to do. You already got to deal with all these different customers' attitudes and shit like that. And then you gonna try to be employee of the month by stopping a shoplifter? Bitch,
Thank
I've been
you.
in heaven turning the shit out. I'm sorry.
Thank
I mean,
you.
I remember when I used to work in fast food, and they was like, "If we're ever robbed, don't do this," and I'm laughing, and the lady was like, do you know what to do? I said, hell yeah. Ask them they want paper or plastic. Do they want a milkshake? Do they want fries with that shake? I said, I'm going to help them pack the shit out to the car. Anything that's going to save my motherfucking life. If I got to pack the whole damn store out to their car, then I will. And she was like, well, that's not going to help us anything, but it's going to help me. It's going to save my motherfucking life.
You're not there to be a security guard. You there to clock in to make money. You're not there to fucking guard product. That bitch is crazy.
Talking about whatever y'all do, don't let him back here near the safe. Bitch, I'm going to guide him to that safe.
Now get exact. What she was doing was that she's really supposed to get fired for this. Y'all have pointed that out. That hoe was telling y'all something that she wasn't supposed to, because everybody know on any job they tell you to not be a hero. Now you might have
This
somebody that's on duty as a manager telling you that out their mouth, but if you look at any handbook on job, that shit lets you know. You know what I'm saying? So it be
this
people that come in and get hired trying to make up their own shit and put your
this
life at risk.
this was the thing. Where I worked at that time, the safe was on a time lock, but they never closed the safe all the way. Never. And it would, I mean, and if I had been a criminal or had been just being low down, I could have left the back door open and told the motherfucker, go in. Safe is on your right hand side. Ain't no cameras right there. Get it off.
You see how you said
But
that? I'm glad you said that right there. That's the next story.
oh, well, my goodness.
Somebody just did what you just said. You just explained what they did. And I was thinking before I told you this story, I said, I believe this is an inside job. But before I get to it, finish what you were saying. You would just let them in and do what?
They tell them that ain't no cameras on this side. And the thing about it is, half of us, I went in on that job on a Sunday, and they was busy and jumped in regular clothes and started taking orders and doing like what I would normally do. And people was just like, okay, cool.
Was you on the clock?
No, I just did it to hurry up and to help them out.
Okay, you was being a sucker. But go ahead.
No, because shit, we got free shit out of there after all of that was
Ah,
said.
okay. Well, yeah, they paid you for it. Whatever you stole the duff. I got you. Go ahead.
No, they wrote this shit off. They wrote it off as waste. See, that's the key thing when you work in fast food. You can always write shit off as waste, and nobody's ever gonna know it. But
Right. They supposed
anyway,
to do that anyway, like you said, because when they had that meeting, the time after so much time, the meeting technically don't supposed to sell. You right.
right. So it's gonna be written off anyway. But anyway, yeah, if I was gonna do some shit like that, that's the way I would have done it. Or hell, as an employee, you could have just went in there and like you was taking out fucking trash at the office and put it all in the trash bag and set it out there by the dumpster, went back and got it. It's so many ways that a motherfucker could have got there. And
Right.
I'm just sitting here like, if I was a fucking criminal,
That was the devil
this
talking to you. The devil was standing on your shoulder like, this is the day, CC. This is the day to enter the criminal world. What you gonna do? You thinking about it? I know you thinking about it. That's what he was telling you. But God kept you strong.
but this is the crazy thing. I used to work at a gas station. I actually closed the gas station by myself. I had access to the safe, to the petty cash. I restocked redid everybody's register to make sure they had correct money in it to open up the next morning. And because the owner did not like black people, she thought because of my real name, she thought I was white. And when she came in there, she seen this big black girl and was like, "Who is that?" And they was telling her, and they was like, "Man, she go through the store. She actually makes sure that shit off the shelf and is fired,
Shag.
stuff like that. She do her job." And she wanted me out of there, but she couldn't find a reason. This bitch went as far as saying I stole $50 from lottery.
No,
I said, now
I
how
don't
the
want
fuck
that.
do you steal $50 from lottery? So
Damn.
why the fuck did I jeopardize my job for $50 when there's
Did
over
they run the tape back?
huh?
Did they run the tape back?
Ran the tape back 1,001 times and never seen me do it.
Oh,
Even when I was there doing my count and everything. But she owned the store. We had to take this shit to court and everything. This bitch wanted to have me arrested
yeah,
and
yeah. You
everything.
have motherfuckers like that on the job that I call fucking job slave. They fucking dedicated. This job has fucked them up. And you know what? I hate to see people on the job like that. I ain't gonna lie. And it ain't that I be judging people. It's just that I know how those type of people are. Now, if somebody on a good ass job and they got they moving up in the world and they doing big things as a CEO or something like that, and they bragging on that, then yeah, you doing big shit. I'm just being real, CC. That's my opinion. But when you brag on being a manager at Wendy's, KFC, McDonald's, I know that you have threw the towel in on life too. You don't know it, but you have. You threw the towel in for this company. And I know that at this job, when people come there, you act like you own it, motherfucker, because you've been working there 20, 30 years. You are willing to get people fired for little bitty petty shit like, the world is perfect because you've been at this job so fucking long.
Oh, she even had the girl fired that hired me. And then she fired her because her daughter was mixed.
Yeah, she was racist as a motherfucker. But
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, you was talking about what you would have did opening the door and let some motherfuckers in. They got a restaurant called the Cookout. It's 24 hours. They
I've
sell
heard
all
of it.
kind of shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
They just got robbed the other day. They're looking for three suspects. Now the three suspects opened up, but they had an employee outside smoking a cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
They said allegedly put the gun on the employee and got them to open the door up and went back in there and robbed the motherfucker for like $4,800. Did
Okay.
that sound like an inside job or something that just happened?
Well, okay, let me ask this. Because you said allegedly held employee put a gun to his head. Did they hit him with the gun or they just had the gun on
No, they didn't hit them. They just basically saying that like it's basically like the employee was outside. They watched the employee come outside, and when he came outside, they ran in there. When they forced him back up in there, is what they basically did.
him? Inside job. Inside job. Because if you going to rob a motherfucker, you can't just put a gun on a motherfucker either. You're going to have to show them that it works. Because most motherfuckers nowadays see a gun and they be like, that motherfucker ain't even loaded. They going to talk shit. They going
Nah,
to.
hell nah. I see that motherfucker. I'm gonna give you a respect. Cause I know how scary these niggas is. They'll squeeze that motherfucker cause out of fear.
Okay, but this is the thing. If you trying to rob my store, or if you trying to rob the store, and you shoot me, you still ain't gonna get shit. Think about it. You ain't gonna get shit because somebody gonna hear the gunshot. So
Yeah,
now
but
you
some
don't.
motherfuckers, some
So
people ain't professional robbers. You know.
so then, so then they gonna hit you with the gun and be like, "Bitch, I ain't playing. The motherfucker ain't playing." Da da da. Now once you hit a motherfucker with a gun, they know you got. They gonna get some act right in their system.
But on the job, you got on the job, the average person not gonna do all that defense because it's not their shit. Think about that. So a nigga at work ain't finna be trying to tell no nigga it ain't real and get out of my face. That ain't your shit. You just gonna follow on
Me,
through.
me personally, I mean, if I see the gun, I'm not gonna talk shit either. I'm gonna just be. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what I would do.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what.
Like
If the gun, if you got the gun the ups on me, and I know I can't grab mine, then I'm a pray and hope that you don't squeeze the motherfucker and you just take whatever you're gonna take and go ahead on. That's really the best thing you could do. You really can't try to jump in front of the bullet and do some
I
superhero
just
shit. Unless you
I
feel
just
like that this person gonna kill you for sure, it's the only time when you take that measure.
I don't know. I just feel like that if it wasn't an inside job, a motherfucker would have got hit with the gun or a warning shot or would have went off or something. I don't know. It's like nowadays, but like you said, motherfuckers are trigger happy. So I feel like it was an inside job because there was none of that. Didn't wasn't no warning shot. Didn't nobody get hit. Didn't nobody get tied up. None of that. So I'm just
What I this is what I see. It could be an
okay.
inside job. I think it was an inside job just for the simple fact at that type of restaurant. Most of the time, I don't. I mean, especially late at night, you shouldn't be going outside.
You're not
Like
supposed to.
that,
Nobody.
right? During the that's why they have drive through. Now, if it's during the day and shit like that, they have certain times where they have people cleaning up, taking shit to certain place, organizing for the next shift. So once you start that overnight shift at that nighttime, you shouldn't have to go outside and do nothing, just for safety measures. What most motherfuckers, will let people know. That's why they lock the doors at 24-hour restaurant. Think about it. That's why at the old 24-hour McDonald's, they had locked the doors at a certain time, but you could still go to the drive-thru. It was for safety because they know at night it's way higher of a chance that somebody will rob a business. That's
Mm-hmm.
just how life go. So this I think it was an inside motherfucking job. I don't think it was just no nigga saying let's go through the cookout and hopefully we see a nigga just come out of here and that don't make sense. There's too much hope in the prayer shit.
Right.
And then what you gonna do that every single night,
I
hoping that
see
a
now.
motherfucker come out?
But this is that now. If they've been watching that place though, now I gotta do both sides. Now if they've been watching this store for a minute, learning the routine, and you got a smoker that constantly comes out at night to smoke a cigarette, then they know sometime during that night that person's gonna come out and smoke a cigarette, and that's when we get 'em.
Yeah, and
Now
you
if
know
they,
what? That could be somebody that work in there too. Think about that. Say if it's 4 people that work overnight, right? Say
yeah,
me, you work there, and 2 more other people, and I know every night CC go outside and smoke a cigarette. Oh, that is perfect. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? You don't know me, I don't know you. Look, man, they got this girl, man, every night. She take her motherfucking ass out there and smoke cigarette. All you got to do is just, yeah, that was set up. That was set
yeah.
up for sure. We didn't just busted the investigation. Just like
One
that.
of my reward, one of my reward cookout.
Ah, damn, we broke it down. And now they got to find out who was the conspirator, who
Let me go. Let
orchestrated
me
this.
go. I'll figure out the guilty conscience.
When they
That
get
motherfucker.
when they get the three
The,
suspects, that's when they gon' you think they ain't gonna tell?
man, not only that, all they gotta do is really watch their employees. So some motherfucker gonna call these that don't normally call these.
Right, you exactly right. Probably motherfuckers so done they might quit. If
Right.
they
And see,
too done.
I used to tell people when I was young, I was like, you know what? I said, I know if I ever decide to rob a bank, I'm gonna get away with it. I said, one, I ain't gonna run like everybody else. Everybody trying to run, get out of town, do this. I said, what you gotta do is live your life normal. Don't spend not a dollar more than you normally would. If your ass normally shop at Dollar Store, Dollar Tree, keep shopping at Dollar Store, Dollar Tree. Don't spend no extra money. Wait about 10 years before you actually go into that money for real, for real. Just let it sit.
I see you
You
been
know,
watching some good movies and you learning from them. I seen a movie like that. Yes, right though. That's what you do.
man.
That's the only way you gonna get away with it. But the average motherfucker can't contain themselves. That money and all that shining and shit they want to do, they just can't help themselves.
In my hometown, there's a little, well, where I'm from, there's a little town on the other side of my hometown that has one bank. That bank has been robbed about 10 times. One, because it's right off the interstate, and two, because it sits Well, the town that it sits in, there's only one cop, and he's like 500 pounds, never gets out of his car. Hell, half the time he's in the car, he's asleep. So motherfuckers come through, rob that bank, and hit right up on the highway and never get found. So my mom told me the other day, she said they finally closing that bank down. I said, well, they got robbed again. She said, how you know?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Motherfucker tearing that motherfucker up. I
I
stopped at
said,
I stopped at the store and this was another super worker. This was yesterday, older lady. And I was getting some cigars. I think I got a cup of coffee too. And she was kind of fiddling around. And when I walked up, I seen a dude coming from the back with a backpack on. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
And when he got to the front, I'm looking at his pants. They sag, and you can see budges in there. I said, this nigga that stole all kind of shit. I'm saying to myself. So soon he get out the door, a butterfinger fall out the nigga pant leg. I just fall out laughing. I'm laughing, and look, the lady looking at me. She like, why you laughing? I said, I'm just laughing at that nigga just stole something. She like, yeah, I knew he had to stole something. I said, yeah. He on them drugs. I said, you can look at him and tell. She said, that probably ain't all he got. I said, oh, yeah, he got a lot of shit. I'm looking at all the bud. That's just what fell out.
Man.
And she was like, yeah, I gotta report that and stuff like this. So I guess she looked at my facial features when because I went to looking kind of funny in the face, and she say, yeah, people don't be understanding, when people steal, I got to do a report. I got to call the police. Because I said, why you got to do all that? So she said, I'm a manager. And if I don't report something missing out my inventory, they go back on me. I said, so everybody that work at this as a clerk, I said, you say you're a manager, right? I said, I'm trying to figure out, just go for everybody, though. I said, so everybody that work as a clerk, when somebody come in there and steal something, they got to go to the back and write it down, and they got to call the police every single time because it's on them. But they didn't steal it.
Right.
What people don't be saying, next first thing, look, she changed the subject. Well, first thing people want to say is, I'm trying to say the white man stuff. But the white, look, she said, look here. The whole time I'm just sitting there listening, but she looking at my face features. I ain't cut off not one time, but my face features talking to her. So she trying to figure out how she want to say what she's saying. And she say, well, look here. The white man, at the end of the day, the white man pay everybody. I said, yeah, okay. And I didn't even want to say nothing when she said that. I was like, I'm just getting my receipt, and I'm going to, pump my gas and get on out of here. This lady lost her motherfucking mind. I'm saying to myself, she is a definition of a motherfucking slave. I said, this is why. You just sit here and basically said that we living in a world where the white man can pay it for every fucking thing that we do. Everything we do is basically coming from the white man. That is a lie, because they have people out here that's creating their own way, setting trends and making money for themselves. They not on a job or at a business that's owned by a specific Caucasian. It might be ran by Indian. It might be ran by Asian. Some people are running their own shit. This is not 1930, lady.
All right.
I'm looking at you living like that. You choosing to work, and I'm looking at her. Her ass wide. She big old wide round ass. She about 60. She hobbling and wobbling and move through the little section back there, barely can move. You chose to slave, and I could tell she has been working at gas stations her whole life. She like the McDonald's and KFC manager bitches I was telling you about. And she done got psyched in her mind to really care about these places. And I know they ain't quadrupled your pay. If you been working at the gas station for 30 years, if you ain't making $30 an hour or something, you bullshit. But you got motherfuckers that'll be making $4-5 more than when they first started 20 years ago. And just because they're a manager, that's enough for them.
No, what they do is put their ass on salary. so they ain't gotta give them a pay raise. And then they have them work all
Work the
these
hell
extra
out of
hours.
them.
Huh?
Work the hell out of them. Have them going to 3-4 stores.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, this bitch is crazy. I'm like, now she knew she was lying about that. You got to count. It's just like this here. This how I know that's a lie. Because it's a bunch of stores that people work at that shit gets stole all the time. They can't see that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm
Mm-hmm.
ringing motherfuckers up, my job ain't to see 5 people that stole something that day. I can't see that. I'm not even finna start acting like I can. You see what I'm saying? Because that's going to start a problem. I'm not even finna tell you that, hey, this such and such, I thought I made a signal, but I was ringing it up. Nah, I'm going to tell you, when I come to work, I come in here and ring up my orders. I make sure what I got is in there that's supposed to be got when I get there, and I turn in the correct money when I leave. I am not
Mm-hmm.
finna watch everybody come in here and see if they stealing when they steal and go try to count this shit. You got me fucked up. That ain't, no.
Hey,
Long
my
as y'all
job,
don't steal nothing, I did my job. Y'all done lost it.
and I used to tell them all the time, that ain't in my job description. Can you, that ain't in my job description. And if you hire me to be a cashier, then damn it, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna keep my work area clean. But all the extra, that ain't in my, that's your job. For one, it's not the cashier's job to do inventory. That's management. And if I'm not getting management pay, I'm not doing that shit.
Man, motherfuckers tripping. How about, this is a nasty story here. I got to say it though. White car salesman. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Mm, mm, mm. This man makes a video of him urinating on a black woman's driver license after she left her behind after a test drive. A video has gone viral across social media that shows a car salesman urinating on a black woman's driver license. I feel so violated, Leah Jefferson wrote in a Facebook post. I'm literally shaking, scared, and sick to my stomach. The Milwaukee native continued to explain her outrage in her post. On February 26, Jefferson visited NH Auto Sales LLC in Kenosha, Wisconsin, to view a 2004 Honda Civic. In the post, Jefferson mentioned she decided to test drive the car. The 19-year-old claimed she spoke with the car salesman Ryan Slavin before coming to the lot. Then she recalled giving her driver's license to Slavin in a lengthy post. Upon getting the keys, I had to trade my ID in, which I did in front of my friend's mom and a random lady, she wrote. After a 30-minute test drive, Jefferson attempted to negotiate the price with the salesman, but ultimately decided against the vehicle. Now, after she left the dealership, she realized she had left the ID behind and contacted Slavin, offered him a $5 cash out. She said the car salesman stated that he didn't have her ID and wouldn't return it to the office until Monday. So this motherfucker was mad because she didn't want to buy the car and lied to her, first of all. And let me finish. Jefferson admitted she was a little upset but understood. She ended the story by revealing she received a shocking video through Instagram later that evening. She said, my license, my state ID, that is my property. The guy in the bubble vest is his associate or boss. They sell cars together. Stay away. I feel so violated. My family address is listed in big prints where they lay and sleep at night. Do what you need to do with this one, she wrote. Jefferson shared screenshots of Slavin's Facebook file, the call out information in a video a Snapchat user sent her. The video shows a man holding Jefferson's license saying this is what happens when you say stupid shit to us. While the men's identity in the video are unconfirmed, Jefferson believes Slavin and a co-worker were holding the license and recording the incident. Another voice is heard in the background, directing the man to place the license in the bumper. The man placed the ID on the back bumper of a Blade pickup truck and urinated on the motherfucker and closed
Yep.
the motherfucking image with a Trump hotel doormat. Damn.
Wow.
He racist as hell.
Yeah, he's the male version of him. Wow.
Now, that was so dumb, though. You told her that she lost her license, but you recorded. He didn't record himself. You recorded somebody else holding up her ID with all her information on there for the
Mm-hmm.
whole world to see. And then you peed on it and said, "This is what you get." How she ain't gonna know that shoe? This motherfucker.
Right. Right.
What drug was he on? Adderall?
I don't tell you to say that wrong with me, but
Crystal
I'm
meth?
gonna have to go with that fit now.
Yeah, he on some fentanyl and all type of shit. This motherfucker done lost his mind. Like, why? Why? That's some evil shit to do, CC. Because somebody don't want to buy a car, pee on their driver license. Like,
And
that's
what's even stupider is that you recorded it. I mean,
and put it online.
right. I mean, if you're gonna do some stupid bullshit like that, you know, I just don't get people. Because my thing is the only way you get caught is if you tell somebody or do something stupid like that and put it on the internet. You was asking to get caught. You was asking to get whatever bullshit comes your way. Now, if you get a bunch of niggas at your store and rioting and shit like that, you ask for that shit.
Man, that shit that I'm trying to figure out what thoughts in this. What would make you be that evil? Like, you got a business. You selling cars. A
He
woman
ain't got no
comes to try
business.
to, huh?
He ain't gonna have no business no more.
Oh no, they should. Nobody shouldn't ever buy shit from that motherfucker. Man, that's the evil shit ever. Like, you got real hatred in your heart to even think to do some shit like this. So
And then,
everybody that buy a car from you, you gonna pee on their license. This is just direct evidence that he's racist because I know he not doing that.
but you know what? That should be even a key to the Caucasian people. That what did he say? This is what you get when you say stupid shit to us. That didn't mean the white, black. That just said anybody that come in there and he feel like you say something stupid, he gonna do something stupid. And see, people ain't gonna see that part. They just gonna focus on the fact that she was black, he was white.
Right,
But the key word in what he said was, "This is what happens when you could be anybody."
right.
So I'm not gonna say white people are dumb if they still buy a car from because that's they right. But ain't no way in hell I'd give them any kind of business, no matter what race I was.
Yeah,
That was
nah. If I hear a story like that, I ain't buying nothing from him either.
uh
Shit, why? They don't deserve nobody money.
uh not at all.
I tried to let the nigga slide, but I'ma end it up. I'ma go and give it to him. We was talking about Chris Sean rocking Blueface the other day with the baby head dangling and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I left out a lot of stuff because I stay out niggas' business. But this is on the internet, so I got to talk about it. Blueface, her
Okay.
baby daddy, uh, he gets in a lot of shit. And he's a rapper. He getting money. I'm like he getting money in the entertainment world. I don't understand how he just keep finding himself in a lot of bullshit. But he just got sentenced for a Las Vegas strip club shoot.
Mm.
Now, he learned his fate Monday, getting sentenced to up to 3 years probation. There's also an underlying sentence of 2 to 5 years behind bars. So if he screws up the
Mm-hmm.
probation, he's certain to get locked up for several years. The
Where you
shooting.
going?
Oh man, this shit is crazy, man. I like the man is getting a lot of paper. He got some hit songs that then went platinum.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he got his name. You know what I'm saying? But I
Mm-hmm.
know why he getting in trouble. Dude from LA, from California, and he a Crip. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
The only way he would stay out of getting into these gangster situations is if he moved somewhere into a different state and just focus on his music and get money. When you come up in an environment that's treacherous and you get money and stay around it, you cannot dodge it
That's true.
because you around it. That old
That's
keep it
true.
real, stay in the hood shit, man, it's niggas that ain't gonna never wake up no more in their life that tried to fall for this shit. And we know a lot of
Mhm.
them. I'm not falling for it. I'm getting away from niggas. And that's what this man problem is, man. He's staying in California where he was born and raised, gang affiliated around all his homies. So when some jump off, he got to do what he got to do because he in the atmosphere.
That's right.
But
That's
if he
right.
get the fuck away, you ain't got to indulge.
Right.
You about to fuck up your whole life. Just had a
Sure.
baby, you got another baby. Your baby mama got a head dangling and got that baby head dangling in public and CC taking up for her and shit. You know what I'm saying? Damn.
Well, I can't take up for him because he going in.
Yeah, he going in. So
He
he,
can't stay in trouble. I mean, damn, how many chances you need? It's like he going in. I can't even. I ain't even nothing else to say about that. He going in. Y'all
yeah,
might as well set with probation. Just talking about here. We just gonna give you 30 days to wild out and just come on and report in because we know you gonna fuck up.
yeah. And by him being on probation, he always into it with Christian Rock when they was together and his baby mama. When women know they can lock you up, nigga, you're in trouble. Every time he
That's
look like he
true.
want to do something, they gonna threaten him. I can see it now. Fuck with me, nigga. Lick my clit. I call the police. Shit. Play with me, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
And I mean,
That's the
I
shit.
know people do some shit like that.
Yeah, they got some he wants, especially you the type of nigga that been dominating the woman all that time and she ain't had that power.
Remember that shit they
Ah,
could see Bitch across this line? Bitch will cross this line.
man, I had that nigga doing all kinds of shit. Nigga, what? Talk crazy. You about to do what? You about to go over here with the other bitch. Okay. By the time you make it over there, that report gonna be filed, nigga, that you hit me. And I'm gonna
No,
make
what
sure
you
I black
did?
my eye and make it look like you
This
did it, nigga.
nigga could be swatting at a fly and this motherfucker fall. Oh my god, he hit me.
Man. See, before this, he was going back and forth to both his baby mamas having a party. He got two beautiful baby mamas. That nigga fuck one of them, stay with her 2, 3 months, go back to her. Nigga, you ain't doing that now with this probation. Both of them probably gonna
Mm-mm.
put that pressure on his ass. He better pick
Mm-hmm.
one and stay with the one. The one I don't know if he done went back. I don't think he went back to the one he just
Mm.
had the baby by. But nigga,
Honestly, if he was smart, he'd try to go ahead and make it one big happy family. Just you know what, all of us come on, let's just be one big happy family
he can't
and
do
try
that.
your best.
He can't
You
do it.
try your best to make both these bitches happy. I wouldn't give a damn what it costs because they finna ruin your motherfucking life.
That nigga, but what I would do is either pick one or get the fuck away from both of them for 3 years till it's over. That's how I
Well, that's
do.
yeah, you're right.
Look, for
He
three
better be.
years,
If he,
I can't fuck with now one of y'all. I'm just gone. I'm going down. I'm going downtown to the courthouse myself. You don't got to worry about it. I'm finna get
Cause
a payment made out.
I'm telling you, if he pick one, whichever one he don't pick, gonna make his life a living hell.
If he
So
if
you
he
right.
try to dabble with her, that's what I'm saying. If he pick one and stay, but I know he ain't gonna be able to do that. It's hard to control. He got two sexy baby mom. That nigga ain't He's shooting in both of them. He used to it. That nigga ain't. He can't
Mm-hmm.
do that. It just and then when he go try to get the other baby, that's when they gonna jump out.
Mm-hmm.
Time like that, unless he take the baby mama with him when he go do it. He ain't
But
gonna
you know
do
you
that.
got you got some of them childish baby mamas. I don't want that bitch around my child. Now, I don't care about the baby, but don't have that bitch around my child. Man, as long as she ain't doing nothing to hurt that child, what's the problem?
Now that's one thing I did notice with the other child, and I that's something I have ever seen. When he was with the other girl before she just had her first baby, she didn't have no kids. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think he ever brought his other kids around like that. I know if he did, it was off camera. Well, they do so much shit on the internet all day long. I think I would have seen. I think there's something. I don't think his baby mama going for that shit.
Right.
Yeah, cause that's something. When you point that out, now I ain't never seen that when you said that.
Mhm.
So if that's the case, that's how the new baby mama gonna be. She wouldn't let you bring the other kids around me. You're not taking my baby around that hoe.
Mhm.
It's gonna be a war.
Sure will.
It's gonna be a war. Well, we talked
Mm-mm.
about Tom Brady, Kim Kardashian. That's finna be a next victim. Tom, get her. Don't marry her. Just hit it and quit it.
Hit it, hit
Super motherfucking champion. 9 to 5 workers trying to protect their jobs and protect their products. You trying to save the fries. You trying to save the tissue and shit at Family Dollar. Let a motherfucker run out there with this shit. Don't put your life on the line for other people's shit.
Stop being Captain Saberhouse.
You working at the corner store and a nigga grab a beer, let him drink it.
Man.
They'll be alright. They got insurance. Your life is not worth a 40 ounce.
Mm.